Hey, so I guess the last video you guys saw was probably some fucking scary shit, man. Fucking goddamn helicopter. That's 2 times he's done swiped over now. I don't know what the hell he's looking for. But holy shit. Way too close for my liking. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I think the last time I videoed, I was at the VA Medical Center in Pennsylvania, Coatesville. Well, I went back home after completing the PTSD program, and unfortunately, I fell off the wagon. Court got really, really tough, and under a lot of pressure, I snapped and got drunk, and somehow CPS found out, and basically said I couldn't be around the kids anymore. So, thankfully, I had this camper right here that I bought just in case of situations like this where I'm not allowed in my house. But yeah, I've been living out here for about 2 months now. Well, maybe 3. And so this is life for right now until hopefully I can go home December. So that'll be a really nice Christmas present for, the kids and whatnot, and me, to be able to go home to my house. And I mean, with that, I'm still paying the mortgage. The mortgage is getting paid by me. And I'm trying to help out with the utilities, but, I'm a disabled veteran. I got 70% VA disability. And, yes, I mean, I'm doing as much as I can. But, geez, that helicopter is really, really freaking me out. It was weird, but whatever. Me and the wife, we're working on things. It's a process, but yeah, this is my home right here. So it's a 2023 or 2024 Palomino Puma. I think it's 29 feet and something else. But I mean, it's home for right now. It's 4 walls and a roof. I just got to be grateful for what I got. And yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a mess right now. It's a little cluttered, a little disorganized, but I usually try and keep things, somewhat clean and clutter-free. But yeah, I got to do a little bit of housekeeping, so just bear with me. Yeah. The property that I'm on right now is actually owned by a friend of mine, Corey, and charging me $700 a month, which is fair. So somehow I'm able to make it swing. Paying for this, $700 a month, $100 for electric, which is included. So that's where the $700 comes from. And the $2,300 mortgage payment. So just because I'm not there doesn't mean that, I'm not responsible for all the occupants. My wife, my kid, my stepson, and yeah, so I'm surviving. Well, I mean, technically, I was surviving in the beginning. It felt like I was surviving, but now it actually kind of feels like I'm living, which is great. So let me show you what's going on inside. Okay. So I walk in here. This is the living room / kitchen, dining area, kitchenette, and then the bed where Floki is. This is where he hangs out. You're just a good boy, yes you are. Yeah, I gotta clean the sheets a lot. Yeah. But 2 pairs of sheets, so it's all good. And this is where I usually hang out on the chair. But I'm gonna show the Floki. He's my somatic sentient. For those that don't know what that is, let me educate you a little bit. So, somatic comes from the Latin word soma, which means body. And sentient, I can't really name it off the top of my head what sentient is. You could probably just Google it. But Floki, being a boxer, is unbelievably empathetic. And I think that dates back all the way to his ancestors, because you see the way that his jaw is, his snout, he's got more of a smushed in, face. And that was good for people that were hunting like boars and, animals with fine pelts. That way they didn't rip and tear. He was able, or his ancestors were able to latch hold and, it allowed them to breathe a lot easier when they held down the prey, thus not tearing up the felt and all that good stuff, maintaining the integrity of the felt. So, yeah, this is the situation that I'm in right now. The camper, currently not working. Going to OI Suds, which is a outpatient substance abuse program. It's ran by the VA Medical Center. And then CAV, which is Community Against Violence. That's a government-appointed, mandated program, because I do have a domestic charge that I copped last year. I'll give you all more detail on that later, because I am really starting to feel the weight of just how fucked I am in the realm of like getting work. Oh yeah, and then parenting classes, huge parenting classes. I'm all for it. Real big advocate of parenting classes. I love it. Don't know if I'm getting what I bargained for though. I think it's more informative psychoeducation as opposed to therapeutic, which kind of perks me. And then we've got marriage counseling. So yeah, marriage counseling is going to be something that's going to be coming down the pipeline pretty soon between me and my beautiful wife. Because at the end of my what do they call it? Improvement period for 6 months, I have to, I would like to reintegrate and be reunified with my family. So that's the idea. Yeah. So this is what's going on. Sorry for not posting. I appreciate everybody, all the views and whatnot. I definitely posted some of them where I had that interaction with the local law enforcement. Some of that was new footage. And I mean, it was something. I mean, it's just, I went through it, but sobriety is something that I am really pushing for these days. And I'll get more into that, like where I stand on sobriety. I honestly, since I've moved out here into this camper, but again, just grateful that I have a camper. I feel like I've changed. Like there is something. It's hard for me to describe, and I'll get into more of it later, like in another video. But my God, like alcohol really had a hold on me. It seriously did. And it's like I woke up one day out here in the camper, and like to just a little heads up, I'm out on the edge of society right now. I consider myself to be a pariah, an edge dweller, for lack of better terms, casted out, from the mainstream society and all that good shit. But I'm making the best of it. I really am. I've been sober now, I think, like a month and a half. But it's and and I can't give credit to AA. I can't. I'm not really an AA goer, but I don't know. Like I said, I'll get more into the whole sobriety thing and how I'm achieving it and so on and so forth through other videos. Still smoking cigarettes, obviously. That's a no shit. Can't give up all my vices. Kind of like what Mark Twain said. I don't trust somebody that doesn't have any vices. And yeah, but either way, I mean, it's me and Floki out here. I just caught wind, or not caught wind, but I just got allowed to see my kids in public, which is fine, but I'm not allowed in my house without a supervisor, and that cannot be my wife. It has to be somebody else that I guess is appointed by the courts, which is fine. I really don't care. Progress is progress. I'm just grateful that I'm able to see my son and my stepson. And yeah. So, I don't know. That's the update with me. Not a whole lot else going on. It's just me and Floki out here trying to survive. I'll give you guys more details on camper living, RV camper living, and all the issues that I had moving in here. Because when I got the camper back, I had lent it to a buddy of mine, another disabled veteran, and unfortunately, he he didn't really take care of my camper as well as I had wished he had. It was a mess. It was dirty. It was non-inhabitable. It smelled. But I'm slowly restoring my camper to its former glory, which is good. So it's my, yeah, it's my home for now, which is fine. I'm totally for it. My kids and my wife, they live in our home, and they're probably maybe not even 15-20 minutes away down the road. So yeah. All right, well, that's me for now. Definitely going to be coming up with some more videos. Me and Floki, and I know I posted a video earlier, and it was Floki yelling at me about him wanting food and whatnot. Well, he's gotten a little spoiled, and like he'll get vocal with me, but just rest assured, after he yelled at me for about 2 minutes, I caved and I gave him half a pound of the good stuff, the good food. So yeah, I got him off that dry kibble stuff, and now I pay an arm and a leg for the good food. I'll get more details on that, but my God, he has been, the bowel movements are night and day. When he's on the kibbles or the dry food, he's kind of, it's hit or miss with the liquid bowels. But other than that, with the food that he's on right now, great bowels. And that's important because, it's all part of the intrinsic system, the gut. And the gut, from what I've learned being out here in the camper, because I'm making the best of my time in exile, is that the gut is the second brain. And I think that plays a crucial part in my journey with this thing called PTSD. I'll get into more of that. I've been doing a lot of research out here. So, yeah. All right. Well, anyhow, I'm going to get off here and try and make the best use of my time before I go to bed. See ya.